guys seem to enjoy the game I'm making, and a lot of you been asking me to add elves to the game. Yeah, today's the day. I'm finally doing it. I've been putting the game away for a while. I've been trying to fix multiplayer, just been doing some behind the scenes stuff. And today we're finally creating elves. We're gonna put elves in the game. So let's get started, shall we? So first we have to start by making a model. And I've been thinking about it, and I think creating an elf would be cool just in general. Technically, I can just spawn in my own character that I already have and add ears to it. That's essentially it. I could do that and be done with it. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to create a female character and making an elf. So, you know, it's not just making an elf, so just adding ears to my character. I'm gonna make an actual female character with like an elf race female character, you know what I mean? Yeah, we should start with the feet probably. The male feet are pretty big compared to these. I'm probably gonna keep them pretty simple, like the other, oh Jesus, like the other character. So maybe something like this small, that's probably fine. And we also have to create the other foot. The male foot is slightly bigger, it's longer, and I think it's girthier, but I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while. And let's start by doing the legs. I'm gonna do it this way so I can easily place it into a blender so I can render the character fully. And after I do that, we can probably just try and get him into the game. 2 hours later. Okay. So I did it. We got the elfin race and we got a female character. She's slightly thinner and a little more, you know, like compact, I'd say, than a normal character. Now we have to take all the body parts separately. So like the head, I have to take the head and save it separately to be able to, let's say, make armor. If I make an armor, you can put on a glove. So the hands have to be separate, not in one model, the head and stuff like that. At least that's how I know how to do it. If there's like a better way, so I don't have to separate the whole character one by one and stuff like that, then tell me in the comments, of course. But as far as I know, I have to do it this way. And we keep going. Now right leg. So this is right leg. And that's it. Yeah, body, chest, head, left arm, left foot, left hand, left leg, left thigh, right arm, right foot, right hand, right leg, right thigh, the whole thing, and the waist. Now we import all the Vox files. And how are they in place? I don't know how they're in place because last time I did that with my character, he was not in place. Okay, shout out to Joey Carlino. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly, but shout out to him, because if not for him, I wouldn't be able to even put my other character into the game. Shift S. There we go. Cursor to selected. What's happening? Why is it so off? Like, okay, so I have to like go in and manually put everything together. Okay, that changes things. Okay, so let me put everything back to place where it's supposed to be, and I'll be right back. I don't get it, bro. Why is this is at 5'8", right? This is Z is height and X is this location, like the horizontal. I put this at 5, it's too short. I put it at 6, it's too fucking far away. I don't know how much of that stuff you guys didn't see, but here it is. This doesn't look good. So I have to cut these off completely, just cut these off. So the arms are closer to the body, so it looks more natural than, you know, it's such broad shoulders. And then make the neck smaller. If I make the neck smaller, the head is gonna look better on the character. And I think that's the fix for now. Yeah, let's do that. Everything is in place. We just have to shrink her down. Shrink her down by 1. Do it again. Down 1, bring it in. Bring it again. Bring it twice here. I think the idea of putting the hands like this is kinda not bad. You guys see my face now. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I know. Okay, now I see another problem because I made her smaller. Now the back looks out of place and the waist looks out of out of place. So I would have to make the waist smaller and the back thing smaller. Or actually, what if I made... This is good. For now, at least this is good enough. Of course, changes are gonna be made and changes are gonna happen, but for now, this is good. Okay, so we got the project open. Let's switch scene to the tutorial world and let's add the elf. Okay, so something didn't go as planned. I don't know what. It doesn't have colors. It does not have colors. Why is that? Oh, because I exported it as an OBJ. Let's see how the character looks. We join in, we start game, single player, create. The UI menu is not working yet, so don't look at it, but yeah, let's see. We got our character. We just have to get to that spot. We got the character in. It's working. It looks pretty good. And I think making the legs shorter and the waist like slimmer so it fits like the whole body would work better. Maybe getting rid of the neck. Maybe. We'll see. But this is good. Let me go check that other elf out if it's still standing there. If I didn't delete it on accident because I don't remember. I don't think I deleted it. Yeah, the characters still don't have animation and stuff. But look at the bottom left. The join code. That stuff is actually working. You can type in the join code and someone can join you. Just two people have to have the same version of the game. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. You know, this is like the basic concept of having an elf in the game. Like, it doesn't have the outfit, the look. Sure, it has the ears, but like the whole concept of an elf, it comes from the outfit too. So I can't really, you know, make this character the perfect elf yet. It has the ears, sure, and I made it a female character, so it's not just me adding ears to a normal character. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea because I can enable this character and they are inside each other now, but I can move I can move the elf character, let's say two to the side. Maybe not two, maybe like one. Are they inside each other? No, they're not inside each other. That's perfect, actually. Let's look at this. Start game, single player, create. I'm working on the UI, so it's not working yet perfectly, but it is something. And look, the waist on the male character fits it perfectly. So I would have to do that on the female character also, because right now it's kind of just hanging out. The neck is a good addition to the female character, and I think I'm gonna keep the neck like it is, because if I remove the neck, the female character will be just so tiny compared to the male one. Yeah, I think this is good. Outfits, stuff like that, I would have to add way later down the line. So it's not like I can now just make a whole elf character and don't care about anything else. You know, like game making has steps to it. But right now, yeah, we got an elf, a female elf to be exact. And now, if you were wondering, because, you know, I should be making these updates monthly and I'm kind of lacking on that because it's kind of hard to work on a game while having to do everything else. But at this moment, I got multiplayer working. I can actually just show you guys that it is working. Actually, I don't know if I can make it work like that. Okay, give me a sec and I'm gonna show you guys how it works. Select play. We go, no, main menu, start game. This will take us to the show panel, and we will show the lobby panel. And in the lobby panel, host, scene manager, multiplayer, host game. Let's turn on player 2. Yes, save the changes. Come on, load in, game, load in. Okay, there we go. Why did it open a separate client? Okay, it shouldn't have done that. Hello? Why is it not working? Don't tell me I broke something and now it's just not gonna work. Now we start. You'll see. On my PC, I will start game, host it. And something gave me an error. There we go, it loaded. Holy shit. Now let's go through here. What's the join code? And look, it's working. Now you can see it better. I'm moving here and it's moving on the other screen. So I did get multiplayer working. I can even stand on top of the other player. I will have to fix that, but for now it's working. Next thing I would have to do is fix the female character, make the waist smaller so it just looks better. Another thing I would have to do is make the female elf character a choosable character, so it's not like I have to, you know, place it in manually, then I could be able to use it. Once I get the main menu UI working, then I can work on the fun stuff like creating outfits for characters, creating classes, creating weapons, armors, attacks, fighting, and everything else. It just comes right after the UI, so I have to finish making the UI, and once I do that, I can do anything else with the game. And it's so hard to do the UI stuff. I don't know why. It's just so boring that I can't make myself do it. I can't bring myself to do it. That's what I was trying to say. But this is gonna be it for this update. I know, kind of boring, kind of like no action happening, just like barely any info. I showed you guys that I got UI working. I mean, multiplayer working. I'm working on UI and the elf character is in the game now. I forgot about this one thing I wanted to show you guys. Let me just turn on Blender real quick. I have some animations done, so you guys can see them. Let me put this right here. And yeah, there's some animations I did. There's an idle, there's a jump animation, there's some attack animations like fist attack 2, that's just a 1, 2, and a 3, that's 1, 2, 3. It doesn't look that impressive, but if I were to put it into the game, it would be like 1, 2, 3, you know. There's a climbing animation, nothing too impressive, but it's there. We have a run animation, a walk animation. You can see now the whole animation is playing. It loops around, it looks good. And yeah, that's all I wanted to add. So I have multiplayer working, animations, I'm working on animations, and the female character, the elf, is also in the game right now. And yeah, that's all I wanted to add.